And back to the central square.
All the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Yeah, makes it feel like we're back to normal.
Even I'm compelled to shed a tear seeing this.
Well, did you though? Last I heard from you girls, you were... Yeah, Rufus' sentence is way too... Yeah, I was about to say, like, last I remember from these two was about, like, fawning over Rufus. Rufus' sentence is way too messed up. His sentence should be lighter. What's this thing where you get people to sign a whole thing because you want a different thing to happen? A petition? Yeah, you think people would go for it? I totally would, but I don't know about other people. Well, at least he'll never stop being hot. Just picturing him and Arios next to each other is enough to fry my brain. I mean, I'm happy about Crossbell's independence, yeah. I was super down to have Rufus stay here, though. Oh my goodness. What's his sentence then? If it's like, is it just that he has jail time or something that makes it not light to you? I'll be interested to hear how that played out when we ever actually get a chance to do shit with that. Babu? She may have Scott's eyes, but she's definitely got your smile, Pearl. Yeah, I don't remember the... Speaking of names I disagree with, pronunciation-wise. Hey, Kope. Hi, guys. Everyone keeps saying all the things you've been doing. You're always so cool. Indeed. Thanks, Mimi. And you too, Kope. Some things never change. What would we do if we didn't have you to cheer us on anymore? Right. I don't think even the best cabaret would be half as good a way to make me smile as seeing you. Braid? Are those some kind of funny braids? Sure, why not? Guess that's a word kids never hear every day. I guess that's not a word kids hear every day. Wendy! Oh, there you are. Signing ceremony's just around the corner. You must have some spring in your step as you patrol the city today, huh? I guess you could say that. Sound like you're in high spirits yourself, Wendy. Looks like you have a lot of customers coming today. That's great. Well, that's because we're putting on a big sale to celebrate the occasion. Plus, this time of year is when everyone is looking for a fresh start. Suffice to say, our sales today are through the roof. Not that money's everything, of course. It's nice to just see so many people, so many happy, smiling customers, too. That's great. Really sounds like business is booming. I take it that means nothing strange or unusual has happened around here. Not that I'm aware of. Everything has been same old, same old. Guess that means you guys can't exactly take it easy and let your guards down just because the rest of us are celebrating, though. I get it. In that case, why not give your orbits a tune-up while you're here? Not like you have time later, right? And give us more money. Money isn't everything, but it's a pretty big thing. You got a good point. We may as well while we're here. That's the spirit. Now let's see how I can help you today. Nah, there it is. Oh, this always changes. I wonder how similar this is all going to be to, Cold Steel 4. Not that I oh! Ryan just put out a new version. Something I should tell you about the Arcus too. Rhineford group recently put out a new version. Anything special about it? A lot from what I can tell. You guys should try upgrading your slots for now. You'll be able to equip stronger quartz than you've used before once you get up to a slot level 3. Give me a second. I know I've got some test samples lying around here somewhere. Here they are. Use a step to upgrade a slot and insert the quartz. It's on the house. Okay, cool. You really do spoil us, you know that? Thanks, Bunny. We'll give it a whirl. Cool. So basically we're starting from in the same way that we're like level 98 in the prologue. We're going to start from like an upgraded form, and we get new upgrades on top of it, basically, I think. I think that's what they're implying. Don't worry, I'll mention it. That's what friends are for. Anyway, I'll let y'all get back to it. Here's to a smooth Independence Day. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Nice to see you. Except with mass, same as... It's amazing how many things they're explaining that, like, if you didn't know these gameplay things, you shouldn't be playing the story it's being presented in. I'm just saying. I know they sort of have to because it's a new game, but still. And East Street. At this point, I'm more just avoiding some of the more important... Oh no, the Fisherman Guild is a required place to... No. We're not gonna stay here. We're never gonna stay here. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as the war. There is no Fisherman Guild in Crossbell. There is no war in Bossing Side. Station Street, pretty standard. Is it locked? Yep, Geofront's locked. Shocking.
Nice to see the transcontinental railroads open back up.
With all eyes across the continent on us, security's on high alert for the ceremony.
Yep. Nothing will get past us.
Here are some familiar faces. Hey, it's the SSS. You guys are the talk of the city, you know. Talk about luck that I'd run into you right after I get here. You look familiar, weren't you? Rex from the Imperial Chronicle. Photos he took of the front lines of the Battle of Jormungandr made the front page. He's got quite the career ahead of him. Ah, come on, you're gonna make me blush. Rex is in town to cover the signing ceremony for the Imperial Chronicle. Even Erebonians are interested in how it will go. Well, of course they will. It's like the main thing. It's like the main sort of like dividing line between them and Calvert. Which is why we can't let them outshine the Crossbell Times coverage, Grace. Well, about that, Reigns. There's something else I need to take care of, so you'll be covering the signing ceremony. Wait, why? What? Really? What could be more important than the signing ceremony, Grace? Yeah, it's not like you to miss out on a big scoop like this. You're not feeling under the weather, are you? About food poisoning? Nah, nothing like that. I promise it's also for work. I've got a lead on something that's been bothering me. I plan to follow up on it. And besides, we've gone over how to cover the ceremony a bunch of times. So I'm sure you'll do fine without me. Something that's been interesting. It's not that I don't think I can handle it, but this is also sudden. Man, it's tough to drive like that. I need to get my butt in gear or Grace is going to leave me in her dust. I have never understood journalistic rivalries, but it sounds like Grace is as ambitious as ever. Really, I wonder what she's going after. Something will disrupt the ceremony, maybe? I'll say she really takes her job seriously. Seriously, my bad. I actually want to cover the signing ceremony and do some up-close reporting on you guys. But I've actually got my hands on a really tasty lead, and I want to do some following up on that. Don't worry, though. Reigns has enough spunk to cover things for the both of us. I mean, I'm more curious about what your lead is. Don't worry about it, Grace. You're not offending us. I'm more concerned about you than I am about our publicity. Who knows what kind of crazy hijinks you've wrapped yourself up in this time? Playing? Oh, no, it's not an impressed one. It's a... Playing dumb as usual. Oh, yeah. She definitely knows about something going on. Yeah. At least we're aware of that. Can't say Grace's punk surprises me at this point. Anyway, boy, am I glad I ran into y'all right after arriving in Crossbell. The best part is I got to see Noelle's Seeker in her padded and pink shorts. Oh, they pack even more punch than the legends say. This person you've never met before comes up to you and is just like, my goodness, I can't believe I got to see you in those shorts. Yay! Just imagine that. Mind letting me take a few shots of you showing them? I mean, she literally in that fucking... Oh... Excuse me. What do you think you're looking at? They're just for comfort and easy to travel in. Are you saying your shorts are comfortable? You have comfy shorts? I don't know what you mean that they pack a punch. Jeez, this guy has no shame. I think he's a little too forward for our sweet, innocent Noelle to handle. Yeah, that's one way to phrase it. So no picture? Bummer, I'm really losing my touch at convincing the sweetheart to let me snap a pic. Right, wasn't that a whole thing in Cold Steel 4 where he's just like able to get tons of pictures of like random, ridiculous people? If only I could go back to taking candidates like in my student days. Then I'd get some real winners. Who let this guy across the border? He's a threat to state security. He does have the proper credentials. So I'm sure we don't have to worry about him, hopefully. This is always too sudden. Why does Grace always do this? At least Rex is helping, so I'm sure they'll figure something out. I wish they would change plans on the blue like that. I have work to do, too, you know. Oh, I know the feeling. When plans change super duper quickly. Hello, Kate, with your special looking uniform. Did you always have a green skirt and all that stuff? Man, I don't think... I guess I've never, like, seen you guys proper in just, like, your police uniforms when you've been in 3D for Crossbell stuff. Hey, friends, Kate, how's it going? Hey, Lloyd, good to see you. Are you in patrol with Noel and Mozzie? Talk about a throwback to the old SSS days. Yeah, I guess so. I'm using this as a chance to unwind. It's so kind of hard to process all that's happened in the last month. Easy for you to say. I've been keeping busy. Though I guess the signing ceremony will be as good a chance as any to relax in a way. Today feels like the first normal one in a long time, really. We're finally back to business as usual. I know what you mean. Even the Metropolitan Division feels that way. I actually do sort of hope that they'll do this as a liberation happens, signing ceremony happens, nothing big happens. And it's just like a cop story. Like the SSS does something like good for Crossbell and it isn't like the end of the world sort of thing. It's just like mobs, like we go back to being like mobsters and like detective stories and stuff like that. And you just do that for like their route. If it's only the third of the game, you could do that. You could get away with that pretty easily and like have the other ones be more grand. I hope they do that actually, now that I'm really thinking about it. So let me offer you guys a congratulations. Here's to a fresh start for the SSS. None of us would be here if it wasn't for everything you all did. I feel the same. It's good to have you back. I know having to operate underground for so long must have been hard, but now you get to see the day you fought so hard for. Thank you. Thanks you too. That means a lot. It does, but I'm starting to blush a little. Me too. I may not have been in the city the last couple of years, but I never stopped considering myself a member of the SSS. Indeed. Yay! You want nostalgia? Let's have nostalgia. Oh wow, it's looking real spiffy now. Aw, was that... I forget if they ever, like, took that down. SSS HQ. Warms my heart to seeing this place again. When did the sign get put back up, though? After we repossessed the building from the Imperial Army. Everyone in the city pulled together to help us return it back to the way it was before. I had no idea. You're all so loved. Apparently Noel's not part of the city, though. Hard to believe they used to call you bargain bin bracers. Well, I think the lesson is that we're not cheap, at least. All that means to me is that we worked hard enough to win them over. And you guys were a big part of making that happen. Looking up at this building makes it all feel real. And really home. Can't blame you with how nice and cozy it is. It's like our second home. Exactly. And since we're here, why not drop in and say hello? Chief should be in, so yeah, why not? Oh, really? You're set up here proper now? Hell yeah. What do we got? We got a bunch of people. We got the chief. We got all the chief that I am not remembering the name of, and who are you? You're not part of the SSS. Sergey! That was it. Okay.
Lloyd, hitting the pavement with Noel and Wazi, huh?
So every time he talks, I expect a much deeper voice. I don't know why. Well, I guess I did get the Japanese voices back when I did the, Zero and Azure stuff. Did he have a deeper voice in Japanese? I don't even remember. That's the problem. Like, it sounds wrong, but I don't know if that's just because of, like, some imagination thing I have, or because, like, I actually, like, vaguely remember the voice.
How goes the patrol?
So far, so good, Chief. And hello, Commander.
I didn't realize you'd be here when we stopped by.
Hello.
Well, surprise. I had some business to attend to here. You're assisting the SSS, then? Security detail has mostly been handled, so I don't suppose that's a problem. Is it just me, though, or are you more gung-ho with their business than with the CGF's?
Is that how it seems? I've never really thought about it before. Well, if you like, I could arrange to have you temporarily transferred to the SSS again. You really mean it? Wait, hold on. Sure, the SSS is special to me, but I'm fully committed to the CGF. You know that, Commander. Of course I do. I was only teasing.
Try not to bully the youngsters too much.
I'd say you're the naughty one here, Chief. Having a secret little rendezvous with the Commander while the kids are away. I mean, I know you divorced 2 years ago, but some flames are too hard to extinguish, aren't they? Knock it off, Wazzy. We shouldn't be prying into their private lives. Yeah, it's none of our business. Though I have been dying to know. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm here for business, not pleasure. Does that imply you have been here for pleasure before? We were just discussing some of the details surrounding the signing ceremony security.
You've got enough on your plate. You didn't have to come all the way here, you know.
Is that consideration, I hear? Or are you simply bitter I interrupted your quiet time? Would you rather be smoking the day away? Having faith in your subordinates is all well and good, but every great leader knows there are times when you must lead by example.
Now listen here, lady,
Don't call me a lady. You're not getting any younger, Sergey. Isn't it about time you finally quit that smoking habit of yours?
I get it already. Damn, stop busting my balls, Sonia.
Okay, I think we just had a view into their married life. And why divorce was a thing. That was awesome. What was awesome about that? Sorry, Chief, but she has got you whipped. I can see why they got divorced, though. By the way, has our runaway member shown up at all?
Nope, afraid not.
I'd hope he would by now. I'd have called you and Tio back here in an instant. Oh, Doggy Boy. The dog. Who had he had some weird supernatural thing going on. I can't even remember it clearly anymore. But he showed up in an earlier scene, but we haven't actually seen him otherwise. That's a shame. It's been too long now. He could at least make it back for the signing ceremony. Who are you talking about? Wait, is this about Zeit? Yeah, okay, yeah, that was his name. Yeah, he showed up to help during the operation last month, but disappeared again as soon as it ended. Tio and Kia really missed him, so I wish we had any idea where he went. Well, he still is a holy beast at the end of the day. Right! Oh, fuck, I forgot about the holy beast stuff. It's actually amazing, the variety. So we've had these holy beast things going on. And we had the dragon. Was the dragon a holy beast? I know we had, the turtle thing that we fought. It's a optional boss, I think, if I remember correctly. Either way. It's been very different takes on them, I guess is my point. They have, they've done this enough times that they've been able to really switch it around quite a bit. Maybe seeing to it that Crossbow was liberated was his final mission. Not that it's any of my business what he does. I don't think the A-lady upstairs has any rules regarding whether he has to be a stranger. I would hope not. Zeit is still a registered police dog. He belongs to the SSS. So funny. It's like a concept. I'm sure we'll see him again someday. Yeah, me too.
Well, if he does show his mug around here, I'll give you a call.
Don't let it bother you too much, though. There's still plenty of work to do around the ceremony and all. Given the circumstances, the police were put in charge of security for today. The CGF will have units stationed throughout the city to provide support, but you'll be wise to keep your guards up. Roger that. We will. There's nothing our two departments can't do when we work together. It's hard to imagine that it won't be disrupted in some way. Though, like I said, I hope it really does go off without a hitch and we just get into a mob story. That would be fun. Like a mob detective, or some sort of detective story.
Strolling through here makes me feel like I'm back on the job with you.
It feels like it was just yesterday, huh? I bet the rooms haven't even changed.
Both your rooms are still the way you left them. Why not check them out and see?
Oh, I think they were probably not modeled last time. Interesting. It costs money to use the jukebox in his freaking room? Ay, caramba.
Randy is so greedy. I want to say this is Wazi's room? Yeah, drinks and... It's just like how we left it before we learned anything about him, so it's all just based around the music and the pub life and all that, I think. So that makes sense, at least. And because I think they did floors based on gender, so... Maybe. Yeah, big ol' maybe. Yeah, there's the motorcycles. Yeah, that's definitely hers. Yeah, Kia's room with this big thing and all the dolls. Okay, well. It's been nice going around here, at least. And West Street again. Cool, cool, cool. Didn't you used to live around here, Lloyd? Yeah, I lived in the Belheim Apartments. It's vacated now, but I still know plenty of people from the area. Like Oscar from the local bakery, and the folks at Talus. I'd say we know them just as well as you do at this point, given how much you used to go on and on. Well, that's just how it goes when you join the SSS. Oh, stop, you guys. But hey, since we're here and all, how about we go say our hellos? It's been a while. Maybe not for Lloyd, but... Ooh. Oh, it's the SSS! You guys look super busy. I hope you guys are doing okay. Why, thank you. How's the JSSS's activities? How's the Hitler U sect? No. I don't remember if I made that joke before, but you know how the SSS is sort of like the SS? Now you have the junior SSS. Discussing your next move, perhaps. Oh man, you're sharp. It's not like we're big security or nothing because we're like kids. At the same time, we might notice stuff regular security might not because we're kids. Oh, but I believe it. One of the reasons we were able to find Mei-Ling with Reen's help after she was spirited away is because of you guys. Very impressive. Well, we don't just play around, you know. Was that? I don't remember the details of that. It's been a couple years. Anyway, we won't cause problems for CPD or CGF, so don't worry. We're just gonna do our very best. Roger that. Good luck. Why, hello there, family members of friends. My, if it isn't Lloyd. Doing the rounds before the signing ceremony, huh? Keep up the good work. You know how it is. We're in the neighborhood, so I thought we should drop by and say hi. I can't say enough about how much Yuna helped us when we last saw her. We're really grateful. Yeah, she played a huge part in the mission. She really knows her way around a Soldan. Well, I'm happy to hear so much praise for her, but I do still worry about her as a father. Yeah, I didn't even think about, like, her parents are just, like, sitting over there like, oh my goodness, she's in, like, a life or death liberation mission. I'm so proud of how much she's grown while studying in Arabonia. She really has. We're proud of her, too. So, are you not working at Michelin today, Matthew? Actually, I'll be in charge of a little event we're running in the Harbor District later. Still some time before I need to be on site, so I came home to enjoy a cup of coffee. Oh, that sounds nice. I guess you'll need it for how busy you'll be later as well. Sorry if we interrupted your time alone here. Your alone time. On that note, I think we should be going. Have a wonderful day, you two. Oh, thank you as well. Stay safe out there. Are the kids here? Yes, they're alone time with the kids being here. Hey, it's the SSS. Hi, everyone. You look as energetic as ever. Yep, today's signing ceremony. It's gonna be so hype. We're gonna celebrate a whole lot and eat a bunch of tasty food. Then tonight we get to see Arc-en-Ciel. I can't wait to rub it in Yuna's face next time she comes around. Comes home. I'm filling in blanks in my head. Oh, I'm sure she's going to be really jealous. She actually might be. That might go poorly. Ooh, what have we got going on here?
Huh. What a weird trio you guys make.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Murray. Doing well?
I'd say they are. Are we interrupting your date?
Murray?
Hi, Randy. Hi, Murray. Doing well?
I don't care anymore. Oh, I don't even remember how I pronounced her name before, so it's like whatever. First Lieutenant Rail?
Dang! That's not what we're doing. I was asking for his input on today's security measures as a valued former member of the Guardian Force.
Come on, be honest. Just say you're happy you get to spend time with me now that I've wrapped up my work in the Empire.
No! Stop making things up!
Ooh, is it just me or is it getting a little steamy over here? Knock it off, Wazzy. She can't have both of you messing with her. It's like he never left. I'm sure you'll be sorely missed at the branch campus, Randy. Oh. The operation was your way of coming back home, right? Yeah. To be honest, there's a part of me that would have liked to keep on a little longer as an instructor, but that's life. Randy? All that means is you found another place to hold dear. That's a great thing. Wasn't without its struggles, but I gained so much by being there. Walking in, I'd never thought it'd be as important to me as it is. Something about seeing just how much kids can grow in a year because of you as well. It's nice to feel I did right by them. You absolutely did. Oh, this almost makes me wish I could have seen you in action. I'll bet you made an amazing instructor. You did always have a knack for showing others the ropes of the Guardian Force. It might look like he doesn't care, but he does a stellar job of taking care of others and supporting them in all kinds of subtle ways. If he wasn't there for me when I was under the sorry excuse for a commander, I don't know what I... Wait. Too late. Secret's out now, I'm afraid. Oh, wow. I didn't know you thought about me that much. That's because I don't. I was providing an objective perspective, that's all. Is it just me, or has she gotten worse at hiding her feelings? Could be because he was away for so long. It's not just her, though. Anyway, let's all keep up the good work on the job today, so the signing ceremony will be a success. Yes, all of you working so very hard as you sip coffee in the local bakery. Do the Force proud today. Do the Force proud today, Second Lieutenant. Yes, ma'am. Caramba. Oh, more? Oh yeah, almost forgot something in all the hustle and bustle. Reen and Uni wanted me to pass along a couple messages.
Congratulations on Crossbell's re-independence. Once things have calmed down a bit, I'd love to be able to visit. Can't wait.
I wish I could be there for the signing ceremony, but good luck with security. Next time I'm home, I'll be sure to drop by the SSS HQ with some souvenirs.
Cool, cool, cool. That's nice of them. Now I've got something to look forward to. Imagine if that was like the only time Reen was in this game. Oh, that would be weird. I'm sure there's been no shortage of work to be done for everyone at Thor's. That's an understatement. They've been flying out all over the Empire to help get it back on its feet. Oh my goodness, I am 3-4 hours into playing this game and I already can't talk. Uni went back ahead of me once the operation was over. Yuna was something of an SSS hopeful, wasn't she? Yeah, she debated coming back to Crossbell for good after the operation. Ultimately, though, she wants to stay at Thor's until she graduates. She's always been the type to see things through, so I'm not surprised. I was worried when she first went to the Empire, but it all worked out in the end. You two were pretty good friends, weren't you? Makes sense when they're so alike. Especially when they retcon them in for the re-releases. Yeah. You're both so earnest and sincere that I could never get bored of riling you up. Oh, hush. But yeah, I was the one teaching her how to use her gunbreakers when she was at the police academy. We got to talking then, and it turned out we had a lot in common. Love for cute animals, biking, and even the SSS. Makes me happy to know she's found her own path in life. Same here. Hopefully she and Reen will be able to come by soon. With how hard they work, they'll get done in no time. That means we can't afford to slack on sprucing up Crossbell, though. Gotta make it nice and pretty for him. Oh, thank you. I say thank you thinking that they're making it pretty for me. I put myself in Reen's shoes a bit too much, given it just being my entry point for the series is actually interesting how I like my perspective shifts with all that. Oh, hi everyone. Well, if it isn't Lloyd and his pals, good timing. We just finished baking some limited edition bread to celebrate Crossbow's independence. Here, try some. Oh, thank you. Wow, this smells great. Thanks, Oscar. Are they decorated with cookies shaped like Crossbow's crest? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Don't mind if we do. Oh, hey, Oscar. Don't you think you've been pushing yourself a lot lately? I'm happy the bread is selling well, but you've been baking non-stop for days. You could end up re-aggravating your injuries at this pace. Oh, how did he get injured? I don't even remember. Lighten up, Bennett. You worry too much. Does the injury you suffer during the war still bother you, Oscar? I thought you made a full recovery. Don't worry, man. My wounds healed up and the doctor cleared me to come back to work. I think Bennett's just looking out for me. Don't try to play this off. When you were first injured, they said you might never bake again. I don't remember what his injury was. Just because you healed enough to be discharged and come back to work, it doesn't mean you should be careless. I'm limiting you to only 3 hours of kneading a day. You can only man the counter 2 hours at a time. Wow, she must really care about him. Don't you just adore when young love continues to blossom over the years? That's not it at all. Hey, Bennett, FYI, we just dealt with this outside, too. You guys really should make, like, a club or something. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Indeed. If I didn't know any better, I think these two are already a merry couple. Yeah, they're gonna skip a few steps when it actually hits home. Tell me about it. I was pretty worried about his injuries, too, but it looks like they've only brought the two even closer together. That's fun. Hey, time for some lawyering, eh? Is this still a lawyer's office? Last I remember, it was sort of... It's just the same. If I remember correctly, this is... Yeah, it's where our old acquaintance opened his law firm before being arrested. After that, the place was vacant for a while. The Crossbow Times apparently occupied the space until just recently. Seriously, I keep putting words in my head before saying them. I had no idea. The former office of Grizzly Grim, aka the lawyer Ian Grimwood. And he died, right? He ended up being killed by Maribel, right? If I remember correctly. All things considered, he was still a big help to us 2 years ago. But after that, Crossbow soon became Erebonian territory, and we fell out of touch. All the more reason you should go visit him soon. Didn't he die? I thought Maribel killed someone during that, like, final event during Crossbow. Oh, I probably just remembering that incorrectly then. Oh, Pete. If I recall, Grimwood took Pete in and acted as his guardian, right? Yeah, and Pete's been working part-time at the news agency lately. Long time no see, members of the SSS. What brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency's all moved out. Yep, I was just doing the final checks before vacating the premises, actually. You know, as soon as we got rid of the editor desk, things got real lonely around here. Okay, I do remember the crossbell thing again. I think the reason they did that was because, like, they used the building as something else in the other district. Yeah. It reminds me of how things were after the Independence incident. Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure it felt like your world was turned upside down when we arrested Mr. Grimwood. Oh, no, please don't worry. I didn't mean it like that. Right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I found myself able to face him. I even started visiting him in prison. I swear to goodness, I remember someone dying at that point. Am I just remembering that? I have this distinct memory of like he was like about to turn like around and be like, okay, I've been convinced by your conviction. I will now change my, and then he gets like killed by Maribel. And like, that's like how it ended before she like went away. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's been 2 years since Cold Steel 4. It's probably been like 4 years since Azure at this point, but oh my goodness. All because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself. I see. You're a tough kid, P. So you've been checking in on him over these past 2 years. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, in between working for the news agency, I missed a few visits because he had penal labor, but we kept in touch. Between you and me, he was terribly worried when you all were working underground against the Empire. I haven't been able to visit him since last year's occupation. Once today's signing ceremony's over, I plan stopping by. I'm certain that he's truly happy about Crossbell's independence this time. I'd be glad if he was. Can you give him our regards? And tell him that we'll be dropping in eventually too. But of course. Okay. Well, he's alive, so. The fuck? Was it someone else who died? I thought like the whole thing. Oh, my memory of that's so fucking busted, apparently. The problem with me is like this is actually a fairly distinct memory of it. Like I don't remember like all the things that were said and whatnot. Just like the memory of like what was going on there. It's like super notable in my head.